Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kaiserreich in Hearts of Iron 4 as the British Reconstruction Authority. So, our coup has been successful. We've overthrown the nasty Syndicalist. And now we're trying to rebuild Britain. We're going to get these seven military factories in about 70 days is really good. So yeah, we're going to definitely focus on that. The Mashikri Kingdom's already capitulated. It's been like a week, I think. So good work on them. I'm surprised. Like, that's just really bad. Like, that's horrible. So we got 2 bonuses for construction speed, which isn't really that great, all things considered. Even like a lot of stuff over here is actually like not that good. So we're going for military investments. Get our 7 military factories. We definitely need to build up our weapons. Like, we need like so much. Like, we are in dire straits right now. We cannot deploy. Insufficient manpower. Excellent. Yeah, I need to get... So about 13 days until we can actually have enough political power to go up to limited conscription. Give us another 1% recruited population. Because right now, we are probably... Oh, I thought we had like some sort of debuff, but apparently not. That's actually nice. So 3 techs have just immediately finished, and also lets us upgrade our light tanks to be something that's a little bit less awful. So, your 1939 techs. We want maintenance companies for our trucks. Minimize waste. You know what? I don't think it's going to be that important. Construction speed would be nice. Extraction would be less useful, I think. Heavy fighters. All these planes are 1940, so they're a little bit ahead of time. Everything's like 2 ahead of time right now. Yeah, 1939. We get the anti-aircraft weapons. You know, let's get delay. Even though it's still... Oh, I see 2 free techs. You're also 1940. Everything is 1940 stuff. So you know what? Let's go for fleet and being a strong fleet. We don't really ever get the naval doctrine, so maybe being in Britain is a good time to actually get that all sorted. I mean, I could consolidate my soldiers a little bit. Like, we already have 80 divisions. This is more than the British normally get in general. I've seen in like most playthroughs, they don't get this many men. Japan announced their ambitions. Okay, so Japan's going to be a little bit more aggressive, but again, that doesn't really matter too much. We can rally public support. Weekly stability goes up by a little bit. I mean, that would make people like us. Which is something that we probably do need. The American Union States, like... The CSA is doing too strong. They're doing too well. Portugal's joining the Entente. Okay, so... An international... Entente war is looking even more likely. Like, there's a handful of ways. It's either France attacks a commune, or Spain attacks Portugal. Those are like the only 2 ways that war can really happen right now. Oh yeah, I can go up to limited conscription here. Thank you very much. So the Ottoman Empire, Bulgaria's ended their hostilities. I didn't even know they were at war. I'm guessing they took a small chunk of territory from them. I'm not too sure what they've actually done. Nicaragua's ended their hostilities. Like, who won that war? I mean, they're both social democratic. So nothing too crazy. Yeah, so let's get those 7 military factories. Thank you very much. Oh, our marine divisions are here as well. Fantastic. Do we have anybody who's actually good at, like, marine invasions? A hill fighter. Organizer. I mean, if I get somebody, I want someone who's like pretty good. You're a panzer leader. You have better things. We'll get this field marshal. He's gonna be in charge of the naval operation. So Dover, your job is basically going to be take over every single. Yeah, so that's gonna be where our naval invasion is going to be. From Dover to this port. We're not going to attack Calais because again, there's no port there. We don't want to risk it. And all of our marines are basically just going to be going straight over the edge. I don't know how much The Marines are very small. They got a 50% attack bonus for amphibious, so basically it's trying to... It basically negates the penalties it has from a naval invasion, so it's not even like that strong, all things considered, but... Yeah, I don't need more than 10 divisions right now, because I can't even ship more than 10. I think the next level of the naval ship is, yeah, 1939. I mean, that is only next year, and that would allow us to 40 divisions, which would be quite nice. I mean, just preparing a naval invasion now might be in our best interest. Yeah, something like that. Just massive invasions throughout the entire coast. And then you guys will... Oh, no, not you. It's not right now. Yeah, you take this port and then take over here. I mean, I suppose I don't want to be in a situation where I'm just going to, like, lose all my men. Yeah, so you're going to land like that. So, once we get our 40 divisions... This will be strong. We might actually want to research that pretty soon. Mending the rift. You actually have gone Syndicalist. We got Syndicalist in the commune as well. But they don't join the main war. So they're fine being over there doing nothing. But yeah, we definitely need to we need manpower. That is very true. So you'll be done very soon. Do any of you give me manpower? No, you're all just research bonuses. Not that it's a bad thing. But I'm always like ahead of time on military tech anyway. That I just never feel like it's really worthwhile. 75 political power. Turn of the aristocracy, general election. Yeah, let's go for one. Let's get the return of the aristocracy. You have more military factories that we can use. Put it down to 5. We're gonna basically not the planes. Deal with all this stuff in like groups of 5. So artillery's at 5. You know what? Crank that to 10 because I think that's something that we're very low on. 1400 days. 400 days. 16. 600. 700. So okay, so Venice is looking pretty strong. I mean, that basically means that these guys can't be attacked by the Socialist Republic of Italy because their tags are not targeted by their events. Which I will admit is a little bit strange when you think about it. %. I mean, I'm already on partial mobilization too. Do these ever go away? Stability, political power cost, planning speed, organization, and consumer factories 10%. It's pretty bad. We might actually need to get to end of the BRA to eliminate all those events. Yeah, so that gets rid of political legacy. But I don't see anything that gets rid of... This removes economic legacy. So does one of you then get rid of military? Okay, so no, there is a reason to do these then. Okay. Understandable. But we need to do all of this stuff first. So you know what? Political was... Stability minus 10%. Which is giving us a penalty to construction speed and factory output. So we do want to get rid of that too. 200... You know what? Even though it's way ahead of time, I might want to still research it. Just because it's going to be important. It's a tech that I want sooner rather than later. Because this naval invasion, if we can like land all of southern France at once, that'd be really strong. Okay, we don't need a convoy raid right now. Don't worry about that. At least not for the moment. Oh, we have a bunch of boats over here? That's nice. I mean, you might as well keep our boats over here. I don't know if I'm really gonna move them over to our homelands quite yet. Yeah, no, the CSA is looking pretty strong. That's really Canada. You have 50 divisions. I just don't know where they actually are. So I'm a little bit worried about all of that. What about some of you guys here? So restore the lands and nobility. Political power cost goes down. Consumer goods going down as well would be nice. Political power minus 50. You know what? We'll restore the House of Lords. We'll have a general election. Mostly because I want to have at least a handful more. I think we got 2 civilian factories out of that, so that's probably actually worthwhile. The Lords are vital as the Commons. Well, you know, I don't want to lose more political power right now. I would like to keep that at least in a decent spot. Oh, yeah, so we did get a bunch of people here. Unfortunately, they replaced my dude. Which is a little bit rude. Let's get decryption, sword efficiency, a research speed, and an encryption. Can I get a research speed and decryption? Yes, I can. I'm gonna go for you then. Seems like really the best man for the job. Okay, so the blue army down here. How many provinces are you actually planning on attacking with this operation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'd like to get 6 troops on that if I could. I was just getting them ready for the invasion. It's probably good. Okay, our Marines still ready to go for a naval invasion. They can actually do some stuff. I'm just hoping that these ports aren't really defended. You know, fingers crossed on that one. But of course, we also need troops to be pretty tough, to say the least. I mean, having manpower is nice. Having manpower is actually going to allow us to unleash some of these planes that we have. Get rid of all of these planes, deploy them all into the Greater London area. Close air support, we can crank up to 200. Tactical bombers, we can crank up to 200. Fighters, we'll set to 500. And that should more or less be fine, I think, for now. We're not going to launch the planes yet. There's no reason to. We're not at war. And these Marines will be ready soon-ish. So Russia is starting to expand. Are you still marquee liberal? You are. What do you think about joining the Entente? They might after 1942. But that's like a long time from now. I mean, if Russia wants to attack Germany, even then I don't think I would be too upset about that turn of events. We got 2, 6. We can have 2 divisions at least on purple. You know, just to at least start building up our supply bar. But they might be ready to go already. I'm not too sure. People are all, you know, big South American war. Not a concern. I mean, I guess it's Central America, not South America, but completely fine. So the Liberal Pact has formed. Yeah, and I guess these are all our new boats that we're slowly training up. So let's get some admirals in charge of here. Because I generally am bad at remembering that admirals need to be in charge of these guys. There we go. I think we had just enough admirals for all these divisions. So that is lovely. Our Marines are going to be ready soon. So the elections. Who are we? Political power goes down if the... You know, let's vote in the Liberals. Because I think that makes the most amount of sense, from, I guess, like a lore-wise perspective. Is it social liberals or is it the market liberals? So the market liberals have won again. But everyone else in our country is, stability plus 10%. I do think that's better. Yeah, but let's just, this is like a very, very short tree compared to the rest. Like, this is pretty short. So you might as well get our political legacy of syndicalism removed. We had some popular elections. I mean, things look like they're going pretty okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things left, which is only 175 days roughly. So nothing too crazy. Are you guys 60 days? No, you're all 35 days, which is lovely. I mean, most of the time, Britain doesn't even exist until after the fall of the commune anyway, so that's the reason that they don't have any focuses that really deal with attacking France or anything like that, because generally, this tag will only exist afterwards. Oh, they won? The Workers' Front has won the war? That's surprising. Okay. I mean, that's not great for us. I don't know if you can join the International. I mean, I think they can because Chile can. I know Brazil can join the Entente, which is something that we probably do want. So you have 81 divisions. France is at probably like 130. Italy's at basically 0. Yeah, really, it's just the French is just the backbone of the International. Italy and the Iberian Federation just suck. Like, they're just really bad. So again, it's mid-1938. We can start getting some better... You know what? Oh, research machine. Oh, I should be getting that one a lot earlier, huh? So right now, our Marines actually can't do anything. They can't deploy in these armies until this tech is ready in 192 days. All right, where are you guys deploying? You should just deploy in Dover itself. I don't know how to change it to deploy in Dover, but it'd be great if you just, like, were there. And how big is your attack? It is 5 provinces. So we need about 6... 5, so 11, and then these guys when I'm attacking with a full 10. So we need about 21 divisions ready to go for a naval invasion of France as soon as we are ready to go. We got stability up by 10%. We're at least now not taking negative penalties. We actually have bonuses now. Division recovery rate would be nice. God save the king. So, I mean, things look like they're doing pretty alright, I would say. We're making 92 rifles a day. Oh, they actually did change and deploy right into Dover. Excellent. You guys are all deploying onto Orange. Just so you know. They should be ready all very soon. Serbia has won. Not a huge surprise. I mean, they always do, so... Who's this? Oh, that's Switzerland. Okay. Like, it's just a weird flag that I don't know if I've really seen before. Or I don't see often, I should say. So the Liberal Party has 63% of the vote. That's a pretty strong majority. What bonus does that give us? This gives us a political power gain. As well as, I'm pretty sure, a little bit of... No stability, actually. So, Bulgaria's got Social Democratic. That's fine. Is there anybody who we can really get into the Entente? I don't really think so. I think Sweden might be able to join. Maybe. I mean, they're not going... Yeah, they have a conservative victory. They could go for the Nordic Federation. But I don't know if anybody... No, they might not be able to do that. Can you join the Entente? I don't see it, so maybe not. They might be able to join the Reichspakt, but that might have to be they go paternal autocrat. I'm not too sure. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, click thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.